Hello, my love.
Hello.
What did you want to tell us today? I know it's a video, which is special.
Yes, it's the last one.
What would you like to say to the people who have followed your videos? To the people who have followed you, who have sent you lots of beautiful messages of thanks for having helped them.
So, I wanted to say thank you already, from the depth of my heart. Thank you very much for all your messages of encouragement. And I really got some nice messages in private, and also on my wall. I was brave to talk and to expose myself like that, and to tell, in all simplicity, my faculties, what I had lived during all these years. It was not easy to open up like that, because of many things, like the judgment of some people. But I got over that, and I say to myself that we are at a time when it is time to talk. So, I hope that these videos have helped you to open up to those around you, because it's not easy. Obviously, it worked, because people wrote to me saying thank you, because now I feel that I am not alone. And that was the goal. So, this is the last one today. And I decided to end in beauty by announcing something to you at the end of this video. But I'll start at the beginning.
So, for this last video, my love, I would like you to tell us your experience with the photo of your aura.
Yes, okay. Well, it was in the 90s, in Paris. There was an exposition, which was in fact the clairvoyance show, in which there were a lot of people who came with different electromagnetic devices, the Kirlian photos, and all these things. There was a guy who was there with a device to photograph the aura. And so this device was made of a small box with a fingerprint. You put your hand on it, and in the complete darkness, in a kind of small isolar, it took a Polaroid picture of your aura, of your energy around you. So, my parents and I walked in front of it, and then we said to ourselves, this is the moment to be able to verify certain things concerning me. So, I go around the exhibition, and I look at the lights of the exhibition, saying to myself, I really want to accumulate the energy to see what will happen. My dad says, go ahead, son, put the power on.
To see what will appear on the picture?
Exactly. It was a first for me, so my hands start to heat up. I really feel that it's on fire. And when I arrive, it's my turn. I see all the pictures of aura of people that are on the walls. There are pictures of Tibetan monks in meditation. The guy has been around the world with his camera. I sit down. He closes the lights. I am in the dark. I put my hand. He takes the picture. And there, when the picture is developed, he shakes it like this. There was a guy who was translating, who was English speaking. When he looked at the picture, he said, oh my God, what's the matter? What's going on? I was all white. But bright white all the way around. The guy says, it's the first time in my life that I've seen that. It doesn't exist. It's so rare that the wall of photos that I have doesn't have any photos of white aura like that blinding. And I say to him, what does it mean? You are protected by the heavens. Someone watches over you, on your shoulder. Necessarily, I thought of Victor, but he said, it's something much more powerful than that. It's celestial. He said, you really have a powerful energy. You are able to absorb energy, to materialize it, and to dematerialize it, and at the same time, to relieve people, to transmit something healing. You have something that I have never seen in my life. The guy was stammering. He was hallucinating. And he said, if you look hard enough, you will see that the white aura is so rare that it is not seen in human beings. Except on someone.
Yes, because we did a little research on the internet. And we made links about people who had white auras. And about what you live since you were a child.
Yes, exactly. So the guy, he made a portrait of the person I was. And we left. He wanted to keep the picture, but my father said no way. That's why I have it. The other pictures of the people, he made duplicates. He kept them and he posted them. I started to look at other people's pictures, and he explained to me that people who had a very high spiritual level had an aura that could be blue, green, orange, or yellow, which is the highest color. But white wasn't. He showed me monks, they had been meditating for 30 years. And people who can levitate, who develop this incredible energy, but there was nobody. I leave his stand. I go for a walk. We go to lunch with my parents. And we decide to come back. Because I wanted to see again how it was if I could change something. The aura can change. I do the same thing again. I put my hand down. And they're even worse than before. The guy says to the manufacturer of the machine, "But I would like you not to come anymore, because you're going to destroy my device." Very serious. I said okay. We left. I was satisfied, I was happy. And I had my picture. And what I remember is that at the time, when my daughter was 3 years old, and she was sleeping in her bed when I came to put her to bed, and at night, she would always say, "It's too bright," but the light was off. "But what's too bright, my sweetie?" She would show me the top of my head. Children see the aura. They are pure. She saw this white haze, and she did it like this. And I remembered that it was because of that. The camera confirmed it. All of this is to set the scene for what I'm going to tell you now. With the many emails that I have received from people who have seen my videos, we have decided, Melanie, my wife, and I, to reopen the quantum energy healing that we were doing before. This is great news for some people, and for me, I am happy too, because I really want to help people to get better. I don't hold the solution to everything. No, on the contrary, I am a piece of the puzzle, as many are, and we all come together. But what I want to tell you is that I will do the best I can to help my fellow man. So you can contact us, and we will be happy to help you. Our care is done at a distance. And now, I will give the speech to my sweet wife, Melanie, who will explain to you. Thank you very much for following me. There are other things coming up. Thank you all. Well, my love, it's the first time we see you on the other side of the camera. So it's a great pleasure. It's me who is following in the other direction.
Hello, everyone. People have connected us together. We have started to do energy healing together, and we are really on our X. And we really feel that we are in our heart connection when we do energy healing. For those who are interested, you can communicate with me by messenger in private. I think that's what will be the easiest, and we will fix an appointment at that time. As Jean-Charles said earlier, we do the care at a distance. It is quantum energy, so there is no time, no limits of space. So, I thank you for having followed us with these videos. It was a pleasure to do this with my darling in all simplicity. I thank you very much. See you soon.
Thank you, my love.